we're not going to add more character customizations to Shadowlands. Let me explain that. So the breadth of character customizations that we did add, we felt like was pretty good. And, we tried to add things for most every race. There are a few we didn't get as many customization options in for. And those are the kind of things that we'll be looking forward in the future, to what can we do for the races we maybe didn't do as much for, what would be the right choices there. We try to be really thoughtful about this type of thing. And these types of features tend to be fairly big projects. We want to make sure that we put the time in, that we're very thoughtful about it, and that we release new customizations when it's going to be really good for the game, really good for the players, and it's still going to, happen in parallel with getting new content out too. Like that's always our primary goal, is making sure that you have new content to play, and we'll do these other things to enhance the game along the way, wherever they make sense, and when we have a really good plan for it.
So, if you're a Lightforged Draenei,
yeah,
it's a little disappointing because the breadth of customization options is not there. And frankly, it seems like they need to redo some of the not Highborn. Oh, they ain't in. Need to redo some of the
Nightborn?
The Nightborn.
Yes, all of
Bit
them
rough.
probably.
Bit
But,
rough. Now, that said, what he's basically saying is, or I think what he's insinuating is, it's all made by the same group of people, I'd imagine. Whether it's class armor sets, whether it's like if Battle of Azeroth gave us, class sets for every single tier, maybe we would not have had the customization options that we just got in Shadowlands.
Yeah.
Which ultimately, to me, it seems like this is one of the largest video game, businesses that exists.
Yeah.
I wish it was a situation where, and I'm not saying this is what is the case, but it seems like it. It seems like it's a bandwidth problem. Like they are,
for sure.
just like they're not able to throw enough staff on these things to get a new expansion and class sets for every tier and new customization options.
Yeah.
Could be tools and workflow, maybe?
Yeah, if you think about how old WoW is tech-wise and the fact that I believe it is, it was built on a custom version of Warcraft 3. So, like, the idea that they can't get a lot of new customizations out all the time, and how big they lauded the new customizations, because they were big and, they were a great selling point for Shadowlands, but they were... in any other game, or in any other modern engine, that stuff is you just do it. But they had to spend so many technical resources to get hair to look properly, to get the face mesh change.
It's like in so many other games, it's like, I don't know if it's like a blend shape or whatever, but and I think a lot of people know what these sliders are for. But a lot of the time, you can just, with the way that characters are actually constructed from a technical perspective, you can a bit more easily, scale things up, scale them down, change them about a bit more easily. Whereas when you look at the WoW stuff, it very much looks like it's a lot of very fixed assets that they're putting on.
Yeah, and they get away with it too, because I almost race changed my Lightforge back to a regular Draenei just for the side build. But
so that is the state of customization. I think they just need more people